Good morning, teachers. On Monday, 10/1, your advisory students will be doing the longer version of the grade check form. This is the first time that we've actually completed this version of the form. This particular version of the form requires students to be more detailed in terms of how they are answering questions. They have to go class by class and select the proper grade for each course. And it's all also followed up by a very strong reflective piece at the end. The best component of the longer grade check form is that it also requires students to enter email addresses as well for their parents. We have provided copies of parent, household, and non-household email addresses to you in your mailboxes as well. And we will also be attaching them to the emails that will be sent out that include this video as well today. So I wanted to quickly walk you through how exactly you'll use the longer grade check form. So as you can imagine, it's very similar to the short form. So here's the link that you'll see in the email. This is for the junior and senior version of the form. The sophomores and freshmen will have their own version as well, just due to some logistical things. So the grade check form will pull up very similar to the shortened version. Students will need to be logged into their Fox C6 org account to be able to complete this. And real simple, you'll go through and answer things like student's name. Let me put it in view mode so you can see what it looks like. Student's name, parent email addresses up front. I highly recommend that you check the list that was put in the mailbox, today's date, a drop down of the advisor teacher, and then class by class. What is your first hour class? My recommendation for filling in this would be the name of the course, for example, like American History, and then you may also include the teacher's name, like American History Farmer, and then that's where then the student can select their current grade. So once you've gone through the 8 hours, you'll obviously flip over to the next page, and that's where the reflective piece really comes in. I'm not going to enter all this information in. It is pretty self-explanatory. I did want to show you, however, the table that you can check this information at so you can make sure that your students are doing this properly. The link is also found in the email, bit.ly/capital LGC, all lowercase table. So I select that, and that will pull up information that you already have access to on the teacher resource page. This information is found under ACLAB links, and it's called the Progress Report Grade Check. So you'll notice there are actually two different tables on this page. The first one is the freshman-sophomore table. The second one is the junior-senior table. And just like the table for the sign-in, sign-out log, you will also have to make sure that you select this slider here and make sure that it's slid all the way over to the right so it updates properly. So say, for instance, I have a junior advisory. I'll actually scroll down to the junior-senior table. I'll slide this all the way over. And then now I will hit the plus, and it gives me the options of choosing the academic lab teacher. Say I'm Val Adkins. I'm going to go ahead and select Val Adkins because that's all that has been entered thus far. And now it allows me access to see what information my students have entered. So all this information that they enter will actually be submitted to their parents as well. So this is another great layer of grade checks. So of course, if you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to contact myself or Dan Winkler. Either one of us would be more than happy to assist you. We were actually supposed to complete this longer grade check form at progress report time. However, we did not feel as though we were ready for that, so we are doing it now. We will prompt you on these sort of things when it's time for this, but expect again to do this probably at the end of the quarter, progress report time during the middle of the second quarter, and of course the end of the semester as well. So thank you again for your time. We appreciate it.